we are continuing the 2016 released version of the STAAR test for Algebra 1. Number 23, it says, which graph represents negative 3x plus 5y equals negative 15? Now we're going to use Desmos just to go ahead and graph this, but before we do, let me show you how to do it by hand. Okay? Now, we talked about in my algebra class the cover-up method, where you cover up one and you solve for the other. So if I cover that up, what do you see, Jacob? What do you see? Negative 3x equals what? Negative 15. All right, so I'm going to write that down. Negative 3x equals negative 15. Okay? And if I cover up this, what do you see? Sean, what do you see? If I cover that up, what do you see left?
Positive 5y equals negative 15.
All right, so I'm going to write that down. Positive 5y equals negative 15. Now, this is a really fast way to solve for your x-intercept. We'll put x-int short for x-intercept. We'll put y-int short for y-intercept. All I have to do for both of these is just divide by a negative 3 to solve for this one, divide by 5 to solve for this one. So negative 15 divided by negative 3 is equal to a positive 5. So what is our x-intercept equal to? Positive 5. So put a dot right here. That's where the x-intercept should be located. At a 5 and a 0. What's negative 15 divided by 5? That's going to be equal to a negative 3. That's my y-intercept, just like this was my x-intercept. So I'm going to be at a 0 and a negative 3. So 0, negative 3. That's going to be my y-intercept. So I'm looking for a line that passes through both of those points. Okay? That's how you would do it by hand. But you guys have what accessible to you? Desmos. So let's go to Desmos and type it in.
I already did.
You did? Let's see here. Let's go to. All right. So what was the equation again?
Negative 3x.
So I'm going to type in negative 3x plus 5y equals negative 15. All right. So we're looking for the graph that has the y-intercept at 0, negative 3, and the x-intercept at 5, 0. That's what we are looking for. Well, I'm going to say it looks like, obviously, this is the only line that has an x-intercept at 5 and a y-intercept at negative 3. So B is right. Okay. So I want you guys, while we're doing this, I want you to be practicing typing things in Desmos so you know how to do it. I don't want to just see a blank screen here. All right?
I thought you did typing in the equation.
Yeah, that's the equation. That's the graph. Think you do that?
You do that on STAAR test?
Yes.
For real?
That's why I'm showing you how to do this.
Oh, we're going to be able to use Desmos?
Yeah, that's why I didn't know that. Yes. By the way, the reason why I'm teaching you how to use Desmos is so that you can use it. Okay. All right, so here we go. By the way, what is this graph right here? It says f of x. By the way, anytime you see f of x, I want you to know it just means y equals x squared. So could you guys in Desmos right now just go ahead and just type that in? Type in y equals x squared. And then you look at it. There you go. Oh, sorry. Try it again. So I'll go back and see if you see that. Okay, that's a parabola, right? So here's what it is, Sean. Ready? Y equals x squared. There you go. All right. So you guys see that? That's the graph that you now have on Desmos. Now then, it says which statement about the relationship between graph f and the graph? Ooh, we have a new graph. It says g of x. Now, if that says g of x, that's also the same as saying y equals. So how about this? Why don't you put y equals 7x squared? Okay. So right here, press enter. We're going to put y equals 7x squared. So why don't you guys tell me something? You guys notice the difference between the two graphs? More narrow. Do you agree that this one is more narrow than? I would say so, yes. All right. So, okay. So we agree that this graph, g of x, is more narrow than f of x. All right, let's go back over here. All right, so which statement about, so we had one to draw it in. We had one that kind of looked like this one. It kind of went really, what? Really narrow, right? Is the graph of G narrower than the graph of F? Is this graph more narrow than the other graph? Yes. That's right. So what did we do on this one? We typed it in, we evaluated it, and figured out that it was more narrow. Now let me explain to you what these other ones would be, okay? If this was wider, let me show you what's going to happen if it's wider, so you guys understand. Watch what I can do to make this wider. I'm going to change this. I'm going to put 1 divided by 7. If that was 1/7, look what happened to the graph. It made it, well, yeah, made it wider, right? It made it wider. Now, watch what happened. What are the other answer choices? If it was 7 units above or 7 units below, right? Yeah. So watch. If I want to make it 7 units above, there it is. Now it's 7 units above. If I want to make it 7 units below, what do you think I'm going to put there? Nice. Now it's not 7 units above, it's 7 units below. But the width does not change. What changes the width? The number that I put in front of there. If I want to make it wider, put a whole number greater than 1. Or any number greater than 1 will make it more narrow. Sorry. Wider, I got to make a fraction. Like 1 divided by 8. Or 1 divided by 7. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and clear these out. Alright. So our answer was F for that one. Okay. Now, by the way, I'm going to show you how to do this by hand. I'm going to show you how to do it by decimals. Okay. Everybody, if you would please, could you please write? This is the concept they're testing you on. Right now, this is called a difference of squares. Now I'm going to show you the pattern for a difference of squares. This is actually on your Algebra 1 star chart, the formula chart. Could you guys write it down? A squared minus b squared always factors to a plus b and a minus b. That's what they want you to know. It always factors to a plus b and a minus b. Now, on this one, we have, what are we starting with? We're starting with the 36 x squared minus 49. So, what we want you to understand is that this, what is the square root of 36? What's the square root of that? If I said, what's the, here's what I'm saying. If I say, what's the square root of 36, you would say that's equal to a 6. If I say, what's the square root of 49 equal to, you'd say that's equal to a 7. So this factors to 6x plus 7 and 6x minus 7. So right here, these two numbers right here are considered to be, these two binomials are called the factors of this. Alright? So let me give you we'll give you another one. Since you guys know the answer to this, we're proud of it. Let's go 81 x squared minus 25. Let's see if you guys can factor this one real quick. What's the square root of 81? Yeah, 9. So it's going to be a 9x, and that will be a 9x. We know we're going to have a plus and a minus with the square root of 25. There you go. So that would factor to 9x plus 5 and 9x minus 5. Now, obviously, if you're having to take this test and you're like, you know what, I'm not really good at factoring, can we use Desmos to help us with this one? And we actually can. Let me explain to you how you would use it, though. This is the part that you guys need to pay attention to. So here's what I need you guys to do. Go to Desmos. Okay? I need you guys to type in 36 x squared minus a 49. Okay? So can you guys, there it is. There's 36x squared minus 49. Now if we go back, what are the two factors that are the answers? One of them could be 6x plus 7, the other one is 6x minus 7. It says which expression is a what? Factor. So which answer is it? Answer choice B. It doesn't list both factors, it lists one of them. Here's what I want you to do. In Desmos, type in, right here, type in 6x minus 7. And look where it passes through. It passes right through on the x-axis right at one of the groups. That's one of the linear factors. Okay? 6x plus 7. Look what the other one does. You see how my factors go through what? They go through the actual zeros. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. These are called zeros of a quadratic function. Now let me watch what happens when I type in a wrong answer. What was one of our wrong answers? It was 18x
minus 49.
All right, so watch this. 18x minus a 49. Do you see how it doesn't pass through anywhere?
Yep.
See what I'm saying? So I'm going to do one more example. So what were our two factors were what? 6x minus 7 and 6x plus 7.
Yeah.
Remember our other one? I said, what was our other example I showed you guys? I said 81 x squared, right? Mm-hmm. Minus 25. Mm-hmm. And what was one of our factors? 9x plus 5, right? What does it do? Passes through the 0. That's what I want you guys to be able to do. And what would be the other factor for this one? 9x minus 5. Passes through the 0. So, answer choice D was the answer. What do I want you to type that into Desmos? And one of these is going to do what? It's going to pass through one of the zeros on that parabola. Only one of them would work. Okay? Ooh, wow. We have a model right here. Okay? So I'm going to zoom out just a bit. We have a scatter plot. It says, the scatter plot shows the monthly high temperatures for Austin, Texas in degrees Fahrenheit over a 12-month period. Which function best models the data from month 1 to month 9? So where are you going to go from? 1 to 9. I want you guys to do on your paper. Can you guys see these points? From 1 to 9, can you guys draw a line that goes through those points as best as you can? All right, draw a line. Now this right here, I want you guys to label it. This is called the line of best fit. So right now, put line of best fit. That's what we're trying to find. So we're trying to find which one of these answers right here best models that line. Now, there's actually a very logical way to do it. Right here, this point right here, what am I saying that this point is? That's going to be my y-intercept. What would you guys say my y-intercept is approximately equal to? If I said my y-intercept. 90, high 90s, low 90s. Right there. Low 90s. Okay, like 91. Okay? All right? Now, up here, where's my y-intercept for inch choice at?
111.
That ain't it. 85, 90, 130. So it's going to be between what? G and H. Okay? So right now, I want you guys, we're going to make a quick little table. Ready? Make a table. Make a table. Alright? So, what would you guys say that this point is? At 1 and what? About 1 and? That's 91, right? So 1 and 90?
Yeah.
1 and 90? What about this one? 2, 99, 3, 98, 5, and a what? Oh, wait, sorry, not 5, 4. My bad. 4 and another 99. Okay. 5 and that's at 103. So it's got to be 5 and a 104. And we have 6. If you write these down. 6 and if that's 107, that's 6 and a 108. Okay, and we have 7 at a 109. And we have
8 at a. Know how you get 4 for 5? Well, I just get 5 for 6.
All right, hold on. We have 8. Let's check out 8. 8's going to be all the way up at a 110. And finally, 9, that's 111. 9's going to be at 112. All right. Can you guys right now, hey, those right there, write those down because I need your help. Write those down. I need your help for Desmos, okay? All right, so we're going to go to Desmos. Let me show you guys what to do. Check this out. I want you guys to hit the plus sign. Go to where it says table, okay? And I'm going to type in 1, and what was 1? Was it 190? Okay? Then it was what? 2 and what? Okay. 99. Okay? Give me what? 3?
31, 90.
4? Okay.
99.
5?
104.
Okay. 6?
108.
Alright. And 7?
109.
8?
8.
8? 110?
Yeah, 9, 112.
9, 112. Alright, now this is the part you guys need to remember. Alright, now that I have it typed in, because it says x1 and y1, I want you to hit plus f of x expression, and this is what I need you guys to do. Write this down. Put y1. Y1. You got to go to A, B, C. You got to find the little tilde. The tilde. That's what it's called. The little squiggly line. N, x1 plus b. And look what it does. It interprets the slope. Check it out. What does it say the slope is approximately equal to? 2.5. Well, if you guys looked at it, we looked at our original estimate. What was our original estimate? H. What did Desmos give us the slope to be? Approximately equal to what? 2.5, and the y-intercept is close to 9. Even if you don't remember all that, you should be able to do what? Draw a line of best fit.